It's about 5:30 in the morning, and we're back with a day with Elgin. Just about at the gym. I have to go much earlier now with the baby, and with my wife back to work. So I'll get to the gym, I'll do an hour of cardio, I'll get home, and then it's me and the baby. For the rest of the day, I think I'm going to go try to figure out some action figures for Jax for Valentine's Day, because I want him to have all the wrestlers, so he kind of born into loving wrestling. So let's do some cardio, and let's get on with our day.
I'm done my cardio. Mischief is went to work. Dynamite's relaxing. And Jax is back to sleep after breakfast. So it's time for me to get my eggs ready. Well, it's time to get my eggs ready. I had a shake after my cardio. I like to get the eggs ready now while Jax is sleeping. So it's easier if he's awake while I gotta have breakfast, because it's about an hour and a half till I can eat. So I make my own egg whites because it's cheaper. So just mix them in between the shells. Obviously, I do 1 or 2 yolks and the rest egg whites. So you just mix it here to make the egg whites. And I'll make 4 egg whites and 2 whole eggs for breakfast. And then I'll crack 3 egg whites for my shake, for my pre-workout shake. And then it's all set for the day, so I can just hang out with Jax. We are starting to make breakfast. It's 8:51. I'll be eating this by 9:15, done by 9:30. So we're on perfect schedule. As you can see, I got some tilapia on the stove, and then my egg white / egg yolk mix. For Christmas, Mischief got me this. Apparently it's just a super healthy seasoning. Really low sodium, nothing else you really need. And sodium is mostly what you have to worry about when you're seasoning stuff and when you're putting sauces on stuff. So this is pretty good. So I'm going to cook this up. And then another Christmas present, these Mighty Muffins, which are 20 grams of protein. As you can see, you just add a little bit of water, put it in the microwave. I'll put some peanut butter on it, and I'll have a hell of a breakfast to start my day. And the next part before I start eating is my supplementation. I know I've went over this before, but I figured I'd update it because I think I added a couple things. So we got our Alpha Brain, which is important. Keeps me definitely focused and prepared for matches. Then we got our green tea extract. We got our grapeseed extract. We got our fish oils. We got our CLA fiber gummies, which I'm sure I don't have to explain why I would take fiber gummies. And then our Animal Pack multivitamin. I know there's easier ways to take your multivitamins, there's single dosages, but I've used these for years, and sometimes you just get stuck in a habit, and this is the habit for multivitamins. So I'm going to take those while my breakfast cooks, and then I'll be ready to eat. Looks like somebody's awake. Hey, Jax. Hey, buddy. You have a good sleep? Look at those smiles. You have a good sleep? You had a good sleep? Yeah? Oh, he's all ready for the day, isn't he? Say hello, Jax. Say hello. Say hey. Hey. Are you going to give everybody a smile? Are you going to give everybody a smile? Give me a smile. Huh? There's a little one. There's a little one. Say hello. Where's that smile? There we go. There's a little one. Where's that big smile you give me in the morning? Where's that big one? Well, you're fascinated with the camera, aren't you? Aren't you? Well, growing up, my parents spoiled me. I should say my mother, my aunt, and my grandma, because that's who I grew up with. And Valentine's Day was almost like a second birthday. It wasn't just chocolates and stuff, it was gifts. So I am definitely going to do that for Jax. So after I've stopped at Sam's, I picked up some eggs, and I did my banking, and now I'm about to go to Toys R Us so I can try to find some action figures for Jax for Valentine's Day. They have almost nothing, which means I'm going to have to look this weekend while I'm on the road with Ring of Honor in Nashville and Atlanta. Hopefully I can find some cool ones. And yes, I know that he's not quite old enough to appreciate or play with them, but when I was young, I got a bunch of action figures, so I'm hoping it piques his interest in wrestling when he's old enough to realize what he's playing with.
Well, Mischief decided to take Jax over to his grandparents because we wanted to see a movie, because I'm gone starting next Wednesday for a while. And it's a nice cheap night, and we don't really go to too many movies anymore. And with class Mondays and Thursdays, you know, Tuesday or Wednesday is really our only free day, so we might as well go on Tuesdays. So we're gonna go see Ride Along 2. We took 2 separate cars because I had to go pick up food. I know. You're not supposed to take food in the movie theater, but if you just walk in and act like you're supposed to have it, they don't say anything. I'm not the smallest person, so they usually don't say anything regardless. So I got some food. We're gonna go to the movie theater, and we're gonna watch Ride Along 2. And I guess I'll let you know how it is. Maybe I might even show you how we make popcorn, because today's National Popcorn Day, apparently. At least that's what the wife says. So if she says it's got to be true, which means I might have to have some popcorn tonight. But it's pretty much a hassle to make popcorn, because I'm Canadian, which means we have like proper seasonings like dill pickle and ketchup and all dressed and all these different flavors that you just have to try. You know, it's not like in the States where you have just cheddar and white cheddar seasoning. So maybe if I have a free hand, we'll record some popcorn making, which takes a long time. Well, this one was kind of boring. There's a couple times where I just was too busy to really pull up the phone. I was just kind of go, you know, leaving next week leaves a lot left to do this week, and then having shows Friday and Saturday is a little bit hectic. But I just got done in the gym. It's about 10:30. Ride Along was pretty good. I think that with comedians, though, stand-up, you know, it's a lot different than movies. So in movies, they're not as funny as you would assume because you enjoy their stand-up so much. And not that it's not a good movie, and not that Kevin Hart hasn't been good in the movies I've watched. It's just one of those things where, like, his stand-up is so much funnier than his movies. And that's not saying it was bad. It's just a total different story. But I'm going to get home. I'm going to eat some chicken. I still have some energy from this workout, I'm sure. And I'll try to get another one out this week, maybe traveling on the road. Just found out that I'm in a car with Kyle and Albert. Albert still owes me an energy drink. So ACH, I'm determined to get that energy drink this week. I hope you see this, and I hope you realize that I'll take the Black Ultra. Okay? That's my favorite. So bring it. See you guys later this week, hopefully. And if not, I'll definitely try to get some footage in Japan.